Hello, all you Gary Bands around the world and above and beyond and around the world. I thought I said that already. Stupid writers. I hate my writers. But yes, welcome to another edition of the Gare Bear Review. And in case you didn't recognize the giant man behind me, it is Rob Williams in a bullet. No, it's not in a bullet. Bullet? Bullet. No, he is one of the greatest presidents known to man. I'm just kidding. Probably not one of the greatest presidents, but a great president in Roosevelt. And let's say it's going to be Night at the Museum 3, and unfortunately, some sad news. This is actually was one of his last films. I believe he's coming out with another one in 2015. Later on, he must have filmed something, or I don't know how they're going to do it. But as of right now, this is considered as his last film. As Night at the Museum 3, and I can't think of a better way to go out, to do this movie than with, some, like, amazing people as of Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson and all those other great characters and actors. He was a fantastic actor. It hit me really hard, especially in the childhood, and because he literally was my childhood. I mean, Aladdin alone, and then Mork and Mindy before that was phenomenal. It was a big loss, in my opinion. But we're not here to do that. We are here to homage him, but we are also here to uh, do a movie review over Night at the Museum 3, the last in its franchise, the final chapter. Yes, two final chapters in the last two reviews. That is kind of weird. But yes, we're going to go over. It was basically, all it really was entertaining. It was fun. It was a great little end to the franchise, a nice little guide to the two pioneers in this movie who started it, uh, Ron Williams and Rooney, who was actually, both were actually in the film. Obviously, Ron Williams was, but Rooney and Bill Cobb and Dick Van Dyke actually came back for cameos in this, which is kind of cool. But aside from that, they pulled all the stops with the cast. Everyone is back. Stiller, Williams, the Wilson, Coogan, Steve Coogan dynamic was back at which here's where it's interesting comes to play. You're also adding the talents of Dan Stevens, Rebel Wilson, Sir Ben Kingsley. Oh yes, and the stops have been truly made here. They also brought in a new kid uh, to play his son. It's not the kid from the previous two. His name is Skylar Genesto. I can't pronounce it. I'm just gonna say what I just said. I don't know about the rest of you, but I loved him in Psych. If you don't know who he was in Psych, he played Little Sean in the flashbacks before, middle, and end in the franchise. It was actually cool to see him come back to the big screen. It was just all around. It was actually kind of fun to watch. I loved the new character elements like they did in the second one, where they went to another museum, which is kind of what they did here. They went to a new museum with the tablet, and they made everything come back to life. And the new characters that we got a new dinosaur coming back to life. We had Sir Lancelot, who, in my opinion, stole the goddamn show in this movie. It was kind of fun to watch. The story was entertaining. It was fun. Like again, it was fun and entertaining. It was funny, just like the other two. It wasn't as funny as the other two. You still have the monkey. You still have the monkey dynamic as well with the Capuchin and Stiller. They don't really go into the Ron Williams and Sacagawea dynamic anymore. It was it was a nice and it was a nice calm ending to the franchise. It was a nice little nod to that franchise, and to end it that way, I was actually kind of I enjoyed it a lot. I definitely think you guys will enjoy it too, especially if you've been a fan of this since the beginning. I think it's like 2000. I want to say 2007, probably later than that, probably 2010 or something, but whatever. Um, I enjoyed this a lot, and I know you guys will too. I'm gonna say definitely check this out. Uh, you'll definitely cry at the end. Maybe not definitely, but I know I did. I did teared up a little bit. I mean, it's Robin Williams' last movie, and then you have that whole thing at the end with Ben Stiller. It was sad, but it was kind of funny. I love Reb Wilson and Sir Lancelot stole the show in this movie. Check it out. You should also check out our next adventure because we're going into an interesting one. Mark Wahlberg is in The Gambler, so we're going to go over that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and bye!